Are you obsessed with your ex?
Ha 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 ha.
Who is the last influencer you slept with? Do me and you fuck with each other? Hey, yo. An influencer you don't fuck with no more and why? I'm hitting you back to back with the fire.
Ain't that your friend?
Name an influencer you would shoot your shot at.
I feel like they fiending for money.
What is your current status with Infinity?
Y'all milked that real good.
So you didn't put up on Benet? Who was your worst body? And I'm gonna put their Instagram right here. Is it weird being friends with Stacy and Infinity? The peoples went crazy. The peoples wanna know a lot. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rose and I am back with another video. And I have a special guest.
Hey man, what it do, man? It's your boy B-Day. Y'all know what time it is. B.S.22 on all platforms, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. We're about to put him on the hot seat. How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit? You should be a lot of it. Yeah, because
a lot of it.
the peoples went crazy. The peoples want to know a lot. A whole lot. And if you don't answer, you already know why I got these out. You're finna get slapped. And I'm not taking it easy on you, so I recommend you to answer.
You right-handed or left-handed?
I write with this hand.
Did you just do this to see what hand it was?
Why are you telling my
Alright,
business?
so use your left hand.
Alright. I can still slap hard with my left hand, so should we start off hot?
No, chill. Take it easy.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, I won't start off hot. If you win. Best out of three.
If I win, you start off hot?
If you win, I won't start off hot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That's one.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright.
Let's go, man. Just take it easy now.
First question, I guess I won't go too high because he's scared.
A little bit.
Would you ever go on Influencer City? That was easy. That's not hard,
I
right?
wouldn't go on Influencer City. That's too much. That's too much drama. I ain't got time for it. I ain't gonna lie. It help your platform, but it kind of like ruin your image. In terms of matureness, I feel like that's not really what I need to be doing as an influencer. And I say this all the time. We're supposed to be helping these kids in a positive manner. We're supposed to be positive influences. And all these kids are seeing this homie hopping and this girl with that nigga and fighting and drama and all of that. Even if it's fake, even if it's whatever, these kids don't know the difference, you know what I'm saying? So on my platform, I don't want to be responsible for that. Like, oh, I saw such and such do this, so I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they really look up to us, bro. So nah, I wouldn't go to Influencer City.
Next question. How many bodies you got?
Who said I wasn't going to answer? I got like 300. I'm just I really don't know, y'all. Stop playing, bro. Go ahead, bro. Hey, can you stay on this side, though? Can you stay on this
Don't
side?
tell me what to do, please. Thank you.
Come on, bro. Hurry up. I smelt it after you slapped me. And now my face gonna smell like a motherfucking tortilla.
Oh, hell no.
You
This just
stink.
really stink real bad.
Man, she kind of soft. All right, let me stop. That hurt like shit.
Alright,
It hurt like hell. It hurt like hell.
Bad.
Chill, bro.
I got you. Next question. How do you feel about Infinity and Benet being friends again?
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I don't really think I should feel away, but Infinity did call me and talk to me about it, and she said that like Shorty was like more of a sister than her real sister or whatever, and she was asking me if she should do it again, and whatever the case may be.
Wait, huh?
What?
She was saying that who was more than what?
She called me and was just basically saying like Benet's more of a sister to her than her real sister, and she was like, would it be wrong if I link back up with her? And I was like, no, do your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I also know that Finney's a very business-minded person, so I feel like if y'all, like, I don't know. I feel like if you just got a camera in somebody's face 24/7 and you know your numbers is good or your numbers are better with them, I feel like that's kind of like using. So I don't know if the friendship really genuine for real, you know what I'm saying? But it could be. Who knows? I don't know what they talk about off camera or whatever the case may be. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. Get your bread how you want.
Next, rate Kim 1 through 10.
Kim's just my friend. Before we get into this, she's not ugly. I give her like a 8. She's not ugly.
I want to see her.
Y'all peep the nails. Fellas, take care of yourself, you feel me? You don't want to be playing with her little, you know what, with dirty fingers, you feel me? What? Get your hands. Take care of your hands.
She's pretty.
Take care of your hands.
She's pretty. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. I had to delete stuff off my camera. I like this video.
I don't.
Are you obsessed with your ex?
No. And I don't even know where that narrative came from. I feel like it's the kids, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know no better for real. If we do a little tally chart, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been mentioned in way more situations, way more YouTube, TikToks, whatever the case may be, little snippets of YouTube videos and shit. And y'all call me obsessed when I say like little things, like when I joke and shit. My supporters know me, so I'm a joke. I'm gonna say stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to like using your name to make money off of it and using your name to like, you know, like belittle you or make people laugh and hee hee ha ha and impress weird little niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that shit is just OD. I'm definitely not obsessed with her at all, for sure. I think y'all should go back and like look at, you know what I'm saying, who talk about who the most, respectfully.
Next question. When was the last time you cried, Brandon?
Ha 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 ha.
Do men have emotions or not?
I feel like all men got emotions. And I feel like we're just taught to suppress them, you know what I'm saying, and taught to like just be tough, like fuck crime, fuck all that, like, you know, figure it out, whatever the case may be. So we just pile on problem after problem after problem, and we don't vocalize it or we don't vent, we don't talk to people. I feel like all men cry, and if you don't cry, then you need to seek help for real. If I went to Rhode Island, I was praying, you know what I'm saying, talking to a guy, went by the beach. It kind of hit me, the things that I was talking to him about. It's like personal, you feel me? Like we're influencers, yeah, y'all see us in front of a camera 24/7, but we all have lives and we still people too. Women, y'all should care more about your man's emotions. And this isn't coming from me because I don't got no woman, you know what I'm saying? But like for those of y'all that got a man, I feel like y'all should ask him how his day was, check on him, ask him how his mental health was going, you know what I'm saying? Let him feel like he's in a safe space, because I've never personally been with a woman where I feel like she was my safe space, but I can imagine how it would feel if I had somebody to vent to. So I'm not talking to people like Rose and like Stacy, you know what I'm saying? If I could call my woman and she could make me feel comfortable and, you know, make me feel accepted and like everything's gonna be okay. I ain't never had it, no disrespect to anybody I've been with, but yeah. So men do have emotions, and the last time I cried was like a month ago.
An influencer you don't fuck with no more, and why? Are
Stacey
you gonna get
Rosado.
slapped?
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh yeah, he gonna get slapped.
I'm just playing. Influencer I don't fuck with no more. Ain't no beef for none when I say this, but you know, y'all basically seen that me and Metellus recently fell out. It was a lot of weird things going on in the background, and a lot of things that I heard from multiple different people. There's people from all over coming to me, telling me all the little scandalous things that was going on behind my back and the things I was being said. And in my face is brother, you know what I'm saying? This is my brother, but behind my back, it was like, oh, this is just business. I'm just using him for money. There's a lot more that's been said and done. When I was with my ex, there was a tweet that was put out, you know, basically like throwing a little shade, and he admitted that it was about us. I'm not the type of person to talk behind somebody back. Like, I'm gonna call you off the rip if I hear something, feel the type of way. You feel me? I'm not gonna tell Rose and then you find out from Rose before you find out from me. I'm gonna go straight to you. You know what I'm saying? So when I called him, he was like, nah, that's not about you. He made up a whole story just to like 3, 4, 5 months later to tell me I ain't gonna lie, that was about you. So I feel like that's weird. And that was like just another tally onto all the things that's been going on behind the scenes, and I just needed to leave that alone. Ain't no bad blood though. I still pray for everybody. You gotta forgive and forget. I ain't gonna say forget necessarily, but you gotta learn to forgive because God forgive us.
Next, who is the last influencer you slept with? You're gonna get slapped?
I'm not answering that, bro. There's none. That's not social media's business. Because if I want to double back on my little yeah, you know what I'm saying. If she don't say nothing, I ain't saying nothing, and we just going.
Oh, so y'all not kissing and telling? Okay.
We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying. Go ahead, bro. It sound loud as shit when you hit my ear. Like, can you like stay on the face? Like when you hit it, it's like in my fucking eardrum. Come on, man.
Yo, all right. Next question. Name an influencer you would shoot your shot at.
It's a couple of y'all, respectfully.
But who's top one? Like, who you need right now?
Need is pushing it.
All right. Like,
want, and to see where things could go. I ain't gonna lie, Carmen. I don't know if she's labeled an influencer, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking Carmen off the rip. I feel like she done been through a lot. I feel like she judging by what I've seen on social media, I feel like she ain't had a man that's gonna cherish her and appreciate her and show her the ropes on how a real man is, you know what I'm saying, and how she's supposed to be appreciated. Money don't always buy happiness, so, you know, I feel like if I had the chance, I would be that person that, you know what I'm saying, if given the opportunity, stepped in and showed her what it is to be appreciated and shit like that. But yeah, if I could shoot my shot, off the rip, I'm shooting my shot at Karma. Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend?
Ain't that your friend?
Ain't that your friend?
You is petty.
Ain't that your friend? Hey, somebody make sure y'all make that a little snippet too. Don't cut this out the video. Make that a little snippet and post it all over fucking social media, bro. Y'all help me get this, you know what I'm saying? Alright, go ahead.
Next, would you ever do something sexual with Kim?
No. Not in like a disrespectful way. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's just a line we don't cross, you know what I'm saying? With certain people, when I say friend or sister or whatever, I'm not saying she's my sister, but when I put friend on it, that's all it is. I got enough self-control to not cross that line with certain people.
How do you feel about constantly being brought up? You in thumbnails and you in titles and stuff. The people want to know.
I feel like it's childish for real. And I feel like being brought up, especially when you're not being brought up positively, you know what I'm saying? They just talk down on you the whole time, even if you don't speak. And I ain't saying I haven't spoken. I would never sit here and lie and say I haven't said anything. I definitely made a TikTok. But for me to like go and make money off of you or humiliate you or like drop a YouTube video or put you in a title for like, I guess, traction for my video or whatever the case may be, I've never been that money hungry. I don't want to talk down on nobody that I once cared about. I feel like it's really childish to constantly be brought up. I feel like they fiending for money. Like, that's just what it gives. And every time y'all do a video, I have to be brought up, and I don't know why. You feel me? Like, it ain't nothing positive. It's always a bad thing that's said about me.
Wait, so is what they saying about you true, though?
I seen a video where they said that I was emotionally and mentally abusive. I feel like when you're emotionally and mentally abused, I feel like your partner doesn't make you feel like you're heard. You can vocalize how you feel and vent and tell them how you feel, whatever the case may be. And they just shut that shit down. Like, they make you feel like you're useless, you're worthless, your opinion don't mean shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck your feelings. And I wasn't dealing with nobody that was vocal, you know what I'm saying? When I was dealing with them, it wasn't me and them. It was me, them, and another person, or me, them, and another person. And the other person was the one doing all the talking. So it's really not me talking to my partner. I feel like that's just another way to...
Huh?
Yeah, like, it wasn't never just like, hey, baby, let's talk, let's figure this out. It was always, hey, baby, let's figure this out. Baby got to tell that person tell me, when it should just be me and her, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not just that person. I mean, it's not just me and them, it's that person's opinion as well. Because everybody going to tell you, then they're going to be like, but I feel like, first of all, it's not your relationship, you know what I'm saying? So stay out of it. And that's just how I feel. But I feel like that's false. Emotionally and mentally abusive is crazy. I feel like if anything, that person had more freedom than I did. Like, they was collabing with people throughout our relationship, and I couldn't. I couldn't collab with no girls. I couldn't link with no girls. There was never any... You know what I'm saying? No female friends. I had to unfollow all these females on social media. I never made that person do that, respectfully. I also heard that I was abusive or that I hit her or something like that. I've never put my hands on her, ever. I may have grabbed her up, but in every relationship, you're gonna like, it's gonna be a little heated moment where your girl get all rowdy. You got, babe, chill out. Like, you're doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no like choking her and like punch her. I never did that in my life. Another rumor. Oh, the whole little sex rumor. Respectfully, I ain't even trying to be like that guy, but before me, I don't even think that confidence and all that shit was instilled in that person. That's just me being completely honest and looking at the difference in before and after. I feel like those are the only things that I've ever heard, you know what I'm saying? A lot of it's not true, but a lot of it does bring traction to their videos and bring laughs and giggles and shit like that. So if that's what they're looking for, then I mean, go ahead, by all means, keep lying. I feel like we know the truth, and if you really God-fearing, you know the truth.
So you didn't put a bump in it? Oh, you did?
You talking about Infinity video? Man, fuck no.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying what they're saying.
In that situation, bro, oh, everything I love, y'all, and I don't love a lot of things, bro. When in that situation, when I saw that, I was kind of like, what the fuck? I was with Ori. It was me, Ori, my cameraman. We was all together, you know what I'm saying? We had just went out to eat. We was vlogging that whole day, whatever the case may be. Ori was on live. And I had Ori's phone in my hand like this, and I was looking at the camera, I was talking to the live, whatever, and she was doing like a little Q&A, little public interview, her and Nadia, you know what I'm saying? And I saw the name join the live, but I didn't like pay attention. Like, it wasn't like, oh shit, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you feel me? And I hand Ori back the phone. And I hear the voice. Obviously, I know who it was because, you feel me, I dated you. And I hear, what are y'all doing after? Da, 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 da. I don't know if y'all was paying attention for real, but y'all saw Ori look back at me like, is this okay? And I was like, I don't really care for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. We ain't seen each other in 5 months. So, yeah, like, Ori was like, yeah, we going bowling, da, 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 da. And that's when I grabbed the phone and y'all heard me say what I said, whatever the case may be. That's on Messy Monts. Obviously, I was trolling. Or maybe. But that's not. I was about to ask you, were you? Listen. If that was to ever happen, I wouldn't. Social media wouldn't know. I wouldn't let y'all know a damn thing. But anyways, yeah, bro. So like that happened. I said what I said. You know, we got posted or whatever, and then they pulled up to the bowling alley. When I got there, they was already there. You know what I'm saying? Because we had went our separate ways. I had went to the B&B to change and all that shit, and everybody went to the bowling alley. I met them there. When I pulled up, they was there, but I didn't pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be portrayed as that. I feel like I was already with the friend group. We had already discussed it, and they was like, I feel like they knew who I was with and wanted to be seen, like wanted to be in that same area. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I promise you, I'm not against it. You feel me? I don't care. But I just don't like how it was perceived as B-Dot pulled up and, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even speak. Like, we didn't say one word to each other the whole night. Like, there was no, like, hey, how you been? Like, not one word. So it was just, you feel me? I don't like how that was like, y'all milked that good. Y'all milked that real good. That's OD. But go ahead, bro. Do your thing.
Next question. Are you currently talking to somebody?
Nah.
Like
talking like
lie again.
Like talking like
lie again.
Like exclusively, like me and them. No, I'm not talking to nobody.
So you talking to you and her 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 and her?
No, bro. I don't feel like I'm in the right headspace for that right now. Like, don't get me wrong. I entertain certain women, of course, but talking exclusively, like just me and them, and you know, nah.
Okay, so let's just get this question out the way. Do me and you fuck with each other?
No. That's just my dog. I just met her literally like this past week, or the past 2 weeks I've been out here in Houston.
Facts.
So yeah, we just got a mutual friend, and that's it.
And that's it, y'all. So cut that narrative, please. Thank you very much. Men and women can be friends too, you know?
Platonically. I'm like, y'all, that's my best friend, but I be sucking his dick every now and again. Like, that's weird. That's weird to me. That's weird.
That's my brother, but y'all be fucking.
Yeah.
Like, no. That's not your brother, bitch.
That's why I don't do the male best friend and all that weird shit that everybody be talking about. I'm cool.
Clear the air. You ready to clear the air again?
What's up?
Or should I take it easy on you? Ooh.
The clear the air questions be like hurt, like making my heart beat fast. I ain't gonna lie.
You want to clear the air, or you want to get slapped, or you want to tell the truth? Which one? Pick.
Let's get slapped.
You want to get slapped? All right.
We're gonna get that out of the way right now, because I'm probably gonna answer it. So go ahead.
Who was your worst body? And you gotta name them by name, by their government. And I'm gonna put their Instagram right here.
Well, if you finna do all that, by all means, get two of them hoes and just go ahead, get this shit the fuck over with. Get the whole fucking bag, because the Instagram and the whole like government
it's
name.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's OD. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. So go ahead, bro.
Yo, a piece.
Bro, you ain't have to hit. Me that fucking hard, bro.
Yo, a piece fell on the floor. Yo, I slapped him so hard, y'all.
Literally.
His wallet came out of his pocket.
Hey, bro, you OD now, bro.
Yo.
She's OD now.
I'm fucking crying. All right. You say you wanted to get slapped though.
Hey, give me hot seat questions for reals. I'm gonna smack the shit out of her, bro. Go ahead.
All right. Next question is, what is your current status with Infinity?
I feel like my current status with Infinity is unknown. You know, at a point in time, I did consider her one of my closest friends. You know, we did call each other brother and sister, whatever the case may be. But there's been a lot of things that's been going on these past few months, and I feel like when it comes to, and I ain't even gonna say business, I'm gonna just say money in general, I feel like people's motives change towards you. You know what I'm saying? This isn't nothing against her, but I feel like in some of these YouTube videos that she drops, whatever the case may be, the things that are said about me, I feel like her as a person who used to be on the phone with me, she used to cry to me, I used to cry to her, like we used to talk like literally like brother and sister for real. I stay on the phone with her till she go to sleep because she was so, you know, in a dark place, and so was I. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should know me better than that, you know. And I feel like certain things shouldn't be put on the internet or perceived as the truth if you know it's not the truth. And I feel like even if it bring you money, you shouldn't throw somebody under the bus or allow them to be talked about, but then, you know, say that that's your brother or your friend or your sister or whatever the case may be. Like, I just don't move like that. Like, I would never use anything that anybody has ever told me, anything she's ever told me as like, you know, to make money. And if somebody was to sit here and talk about her, I'll probably cut it out my video, or I'll stop the video. We're influencers. We know what to do. Like, pause the video. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Certain things shouldn't be said. Like, I understand you feel that way, but that's still my friend at the end of the day, and I don't want to put this on social media and make him look bad. You know, that's what I would do, at least. You know, I would be considerate enough to not make that person look so bad. Especially, like I said, if it's not the truth. Like I said, I feel like our relationship is up in the air right now. At a point, like I said, that was one of my closest friends, but now I don't really see that no more. Like, I really see, like, somebody who just want to get paid. That's no knock to her. If she want to do her thing, she could do her thing. It's all love on this end. I'm going to still pray for her and keep it pushing. That's what
this is a personal question for me because I'm nosy. Did you speak to her about how you felt? Like,
about what, the video?
Like, basically, like, what you kind of just, like, said to them. Have you spoken to her?
I called her and I asked her, like, why she would allow that to be said about me, you know what I'm saying, or why she would allow that to be put in the video. Like, they could have been said, but it could have been like, while you're editing and shit, it could have been like, okay, you know what, maybe I'm not gonna put that part in the video just because that's my friend as well, you know what I'm saying. Despite you being out with Benet, whatever the case may be, I feel like if I was really your friend, maybe you would cut certain things out of videos, you know what I'm saying. I would never, like I said, I wouldn't do that, bro. Then I spoke to her, you know, I called her, whatever. She literally just like laughed, like, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just laughed. Like, was like, well, she said it was okay to put it in the video. And it's like, a lot of people have said a lot of things are okay for me to do, you know what I'm saying? This is my first YouTube video, like, talking about certain situations. And for months, people told me it was okay to talk about things and make money off of people and this, and I haven't done it, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you was my friend at one point, if you was my girlfriend, if I loved you, or if you was my brother, or whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? Unless I really need to, unless people really trying to tarnish my image and shit like that. So she kind of just laughed and basically was just like she said she was by herself, but obviously I heard somebody in the background. So then she was like, I'm gonna just call you back, and then she hung up. And then I just was like, fuck it, like, the video already out. People already gonna see and hear what they want to fucking hear. And that's it.
Understood. Overstood.
It's an evil world we live in.
Next question. Are you still in contact with your ex's family?
Nah, not no more. Still pray for them though, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I loved you at a point, that don't change, you feel me? Especially if the love was real. Y'all saw the bond that me and Miss Kim had. That don't just go down the drain just because, you know, you angry at somebody. So I still pray, you know, I still root for their family, still pray for the sisters, all of that. Because I done met everybody, so it's like I'm not just going to be like, go to hell and say F them and whatever the case may be. It's never been in my blood, no matter how mad or angry I am with somebody.
I'm hitting you back to back with the fire. Next. How do you feel that people play with your character based off what's said about you on social media? Because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell the truth. I just met him for real, but like I already had this image of him based off of social media. I didn't like act upon that when I met him, but I was kind of like, you know, I heard stuff about you. But then I met you and I'm like, he's really not how they portray him to be at all. So yeah, that's a good question.
I feel like y'all shouldn't judge somebody based off of what somebody else has said. You know, I feel like when it comes to, and we've all been through this in life where you may have a friend group or a certain friend who don't like a girl and she just talking hella shit about this person, or your homeboy talking hella shit about this other nigga, or whatever the case may be. And then you meet that person and it's a whole different thing than what they said. You know what I'm saying? People may hate you, dislike you, praying your downfall, not want to see you succeed, and they talk trash about you and belittle you to other people so that you don't, you know, create certain bonds with people or elevate in life, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what that bond could create with that person. If they tell that person that this, that, and the third about you, and that person don't want to talk to you, but that's a multimillionaire who can help traject your career and help traject you in the right direction, and they tarnish that friendship before it even starts, they did their job, you know? So I feel like all of this bashing and stuff that's been going on, a lot of it's not true. You feel me? A lot of he's a cheater and this, that, and third, that's not true. Should I explain that situation?
I feel like you should.
Goes back to another video. I saw a video where they asked Benet if she was happy. When the last time she was happy? And she said before she was cheated on, or before she was hurt, whatever she said. To clarify that, this is gonna be me being completely transparent because I don't like the narrative, but I'm gonna just give y'all what y'all been waiting on. We broke up. She broke up with me. You know, we was in Houston. We had a conversation. I asked her what she wanted. She said she didn't know. She basically just told me she didn't want to be with me no more. Dropped me out to the airport. We didn't speak. We didn't speak for 2 to 3 weeks. And this is me being honest. You know, my mom knows the truth. Everybody knows the honest to God truth. We didn't speak for 2 to 3 weeks. I got in contact with a girl I used to mess with, and we were having conversations. I was angry, yes, I would completely admit to that. And certain things that I said in those text messages, like, oh, she used me for money, and then I said I did the same thing. I said that because I was angry. The girl that I was texting was supposed to come to Miami, but Benet ended up coming to Miami and surprising me, and she did the whole YouTube video. So she did that, you know, and at the time I thought to myself, and I had a conversation with my mom, and I was like, you know, this is an on and off thing. It's constantly, I want you one day, I don't want you the next day. And every time I put my eggs in one basket, the basket falls apart. You know what I'm saying? So I told my mom, like, I'll try it, but I don't want to cut ties with everybody because I might get dropped by Friday. It's just me being honest, because it happened more than once. That wasn't the first time we ever broke up. That wasn't the first time she ever cut ties and ignored me. We had no communication. It wasn't like, hey, how you been? Like every now and again. It was 2-3 weeks, not one word said to one another. And me as a man, a good-looking man, you feel me? And a nigga that, as her friend at first, before we even start talking, you know I get hoes. You know what I'm saying? So obviously I'm going to go explore my options. So I was talking to the girl. She came to Miami. And the girl came to Miami probably like a couple of days after. The girl wanted to link with me. And at the time, well, literally not at the time, but, well, yeah, at the time, I told her, I was like, hey, you know, I want to figure things out with my person. So, like, I don't think linking with you is, like, the best idea right now. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the conversation, whatever the case may be. But I was really honest. Y'all, my supporters, all the grown women, y'all know how honest I am as a man. Y'all can see it. So I told her that. Shorty got all mad. Well, I'm in your city and I want to see you, And I told her, like, I don't want to see you. Like, I can't. Like, I don't. That's going to be on my conscience. So she was like, well, I'm going to expose you, this and the third. And at the time, I was just like, all right, cool. Like, I wasn't going to allow somebody to hold it over my head. Because imagine if I was to be like, no, what you want me to do, what you want me to do? Now she could blackmail me and do whatever the fuck she want. So I was just like, nah, bro, just go ahead. If that's what you feel is best for you, then you go ahead and do what you got to do. She sent Benet the screenshots of our conversations and stuff, you know what I'm saying, the things that I was saying. You know, it was like, obviously, I'm single at the time, so it was some inappropriate things that was said, some sexual things that was said. But when Benet came back around, that kind of ceased a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She sent her the screenshots or whatever, and we got into it. And basically, like, that was what was perceived as cheating. I personally don't feel like, and I'm a strong believer in this, I don't believe that if I was in a marriage right now, I could take my ring off on Monday and say, hey, I don't want to be married till Friday. I'm going to put it back on when I come back. And I don't want to practice those habits in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? So if I say, hey, we got to fight through this. Hey, we got to get through this. Hey, you got to communicate with me. Hey, you got to figure out what you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave me hanging. Don't have me over here, like, not begging necessarily, but not knowing what this is. You know what I'm saying? If I say those things to you and you choose to do the opposite, and I go and move how I want to move. Like, say we're dating, I break up with you, and you go talk to another man, I can't get mad at you because it's not fair for me to just expect you to sit in the crib and cry over me all day till I decide to come back. That's really selfish, you know what I'm saying? That's extremely selfish. And that's how I felt. So I did entertain another woman. In the second situation where, like, they said I cheated and she popped out with Nunu a week later, whatever the case may be, we were broken up. We were completely broken up during spring break, cut ties. You know what I'm saying? She came back to Houston, made videos with Trey, whatever. And not saying nothing was wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, that's the whole, like, timeline. So we broke up again. You know, I came to visit her in Houston, whatever. When I left Houston again, I got like 3 paragraphs. I still have the text messages, so there's no reason for me to lie about it. I didn't respond to the breakup text message because at that point it was just like, we've been through this so many times. Like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We were broken up maybe like May 6th, May 7th. I don't know exactly when. But another girl that I used to deal with, she came down like May 14th. And we got drunk. We went out, everybody, you know, me, my roommate, his girl, the girl that came down. We went out, got drunk, you know, had a good night. I posted on my story on accident. And then it was perceived as cheating once again. I was broken up with. That person told me I was a hindrance. They told me they didn't want to be with me no more. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to be with other people. That's literally like word for word of what was said. So for that to be used as the scapegoat to say, oh, well, I'm gonna go link with such and such so it don't look as bad on me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that either, but I didn't choose to speak on it because, like I said, I tried to keep it P. I tried to be a grown man, but now it's like tarnishing my image where it constantly being said, oh, he cheated, he cheated, he cheated. And I will tell any one of y'all, if somebody is indecisive about you, you know what I'm saying, and they make you feel like they don't know if they want you from one day to the next, I would suggest you move accordingly. It's not fair to you to just sit there and cry, complain, wait. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. You know, and I would tell my sisters that, I would tell my mama that, I would tell my little brother that. That's just how I feel. You are too important and too special in God's eyes to be an option for somebody. Somebody treating you that way, y'all please, for your mental health and for your own sake, let it go. So that's me clarifying those cheating rumors. I've never cheated. But like, I can understand if we was together and I stepped out. Also, before, I know I'm talking a lot, but also, if I was doing a breakup with her, like I said, and then I did what I did, I could see it as being guilty. But I never did that because that was never in my intention to step out and talk to another woman or be with another woman. But if they kept doing it and they allowed that door to be open, then by all means, you know what I'm saying, you can't get mad if your partner says, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna keep waiting for you and doing this and going through this cycle over and over and over again. I'm gonna do what I wanna do, and that's it. I'm gonna shut the fuck up because that's a lot of talking.
Next question.
Oh,
I'm gonna pick like 2 more.
Oh, brother.
Because the rest is kind of like repetitive at this point. Rate Bené's head.
I mean,
are you gonna get slapped?
Or hell no. That last slap hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not doing it. Let me give it like, no disrespect, and this is me being completely transparent and honest. I'll give it like a 5, 6. It got better as our relationship progressed, but that wasn't something she was really like, she really did. Before me, she said she didn't really do that. You know what I'm saying? During me, yeah, she started, you know, opening up a little more, we should say. Like a 5, 6.
All right, next question. All right, this is the last question, y'all, and we're going out with a banger. Is it weird being friends with Stacy and Infinity? Do you feel the need to pick sides? Well, I feel like you kind of cleared that up when I asked you about, like, where would you say y'all stand right now? But was it weird being friends with both of them? Like, did you ever feel like you had to pick sides?
Nah, I didn't. Don't get me wrong. I definitely heard both of their sides, though. You know what I'm saying? Some things were said, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't say I had to pick sides. I would really say, like, it was more so, like, who I feel like would have my back in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Who hasn't thrown me under the bus, who hasn't used my name for clout, who hasn't, you know what I'm saying, laughed at me in the middle of, like, in times where, you know, I felt like I needed a friend, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel like I had to pick sides. I just felt like, who would I lean more towards if I really needed help, or who would be there for me in a situation where, you know, I needed help. And that was that, you know. Like I said, our friend, me and Finny right now is just, you know, she even said, I guess I heard, she even said that, you know, I'm not her brother or some shit like that because of what's been going on between us or whatever. But I always felt like she's been one-sided towards me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like she clings to whoever brings her the most bread at a time. And that's just my opinion. You know, I could be wrong, but that won't be clarified. We'll more than likely get a video on this video, a reaction video or something, because it's all about money, you feel me? So, yeah, that's really it. I ain't gonna get no phone call, no private call, no, hey, we should sit down and talk about this. It's gonna be camera. So it just shows me it's never genuine. It's never been genuine. You feel me? So that's just how I feel.
Well, y'all, the rest of the questions is the same shit over and over again. We're not gonna keep answering the same shit, so. Yeah, so that's the end of this video. How do you feel after this video? How do you feel to finally clear the air, clear your name, speak on things you haven't spoken on in a long time? It felt good to like.
It was nerve-wracking. Like I said, I haven't really spoken on things. Y'all may say, oh, well, he talks about her all the time, whatever the case may be. I crack jokes. I've never literally dropped a YouTube video and discussed how I felt or discussed what really went on at the time. Like I said, and this to clarify this as well, in her YouTube video, I did say that, you know, I did agree that, you know, it was labeled cheating, but I felt like at the time that's what would ease the situation with the person that I was with. I felt like that would make them feel a little better about the situation because I felt like that was taking their feelings into consideration. If they considered it that, then I agree because I love that person. You know, sometimes you got to sacrifice. I didn't realize it would be sacrificing my whole image, and then that person would just keep stepping on you as the time goes on. But that's why I did it. But now looking back in it and talking to grown folks and talking to people that really understand relationships and marriage and love and shit like that, it's not cheating. That I don't feel like it's cheating. So, like I said, to finally clear the air, I guess you can say it feel good. This will be the first and last time I speak on anything. I won't be making any videos. I don't care to use anybody's name for money. I don't care to put the title of somebody, you know, like whatever the case may be. And, you know, that's it.
That's it. That's all. It's a wrap.
I know what she about to say now. Go ahead, bro.
You know, I like to end off all of my videos with a prayer, but my boy right here is going to take the cake tonight. He's going to say the prayer for us, the closing prayer. Come on.
I just want y'all to know I get nervous when I pray.
I don't know why, because he's a great prayer, but I'm going to let y'all say that for yourselves.
Dear Heavenly Father, I come before you. Not as one, but as two, because you said where two or more are gathered in your name, you are in the midst. Father, I ask that you forgive us for the sins that we've committed, both knowingly and unknowingly. Father, I ask that you continue to place a hedge of protection around not only me and Rose, but everybody and every individual that has sat down and watched this video, and the families of those that sat down and watched this video. Father, I ask that you keep us on the straight and narrow path. I ask that when we steer off the road or we veer off the road that you have us on, Lord God, you remind us where we're supposed to go and you bring us back on track. I ask that every time we fall short, Lord God, you allow us to know that you're a forgiving God and that you will give us another chance, Father. I ask that everything that everyone comes to you about in private, everything that they're dealing with, every obstacle that's thrown at them, every fear that's slowing them down, everything that's sent to hinder them or destroy them or slow them down, Father, I ask that they can come to you and give it to you and put it on your shoulders, Lord God. Come to your altar and give it all to you and be at peace, both spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, Lord God, because we know how the devil tries to tear us down at our weakest moments. Father, I ask that you continue to be our guide and light in the sense of darkness, where we feel frustrated, where we feel like we can't figure it out, God. I ask that you come to us and give us the answer. Everyone that has spiritual eyes and spiritual hearing, Father, I ask that you remove the cover off their eyes and unclog their ears so they can see where they're supposed to go and hear your voice when need be. Lord God, I just pray and ask that you place a hedge of protection around us, like I said. Place a hedge of protection around me, Rose, her family, my family, and everyone watching this video, Lord God. In Jesus' name, Father, I pray. Amen.
Amen. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
Oh, I swear every time I